Okay, good morning everyone. So this is a replacement for last Tuesday's class, yeah? So before I continue into today's lesson, I want you to look at page 60. The other time, the previous lesson, we have not finished discussing the vocabulary part, right? This vocabulary, okay? Page 60, okay? Now, uh, let's look at question number 9. Question number 9. Okay, question number 9. When my brother grow up or grows, the answer is grows. Masa dia sudah besar hatala 的时候, when my brother grows, he wants to, sorry, number 9 is grows up. He wants to be a football player. So number 9, the answer is grows up. Okay, number 10. What is the answer for number 10? Our neighbor, this is the one, okay? Tanam, zhang. So our neighbor, one person, grows vegetables in his garden. And number 11, my grandmother had a difficult life as she had to bring up, means raise up, 养大, membawa mereka, maksudnya menjaga mereka sampai mereka besar. Number 12, in the UK, teens start voting. Voting 是投票. Itu pilihan raya mereka pergi apa tu voting ya? Pergi tu apa. Maksudnya dalam pilihan raya lah kamu pergi memilih siapa yang kamu pilih sebagai adun. So, number 12, teens start voting at the age of 18. It is, okay, what's the number for number 12? It is sama. It is the same in Ireland. Number 13, sorry. George and Thomas are twins, but they don't look tak sama. They don't look alike. Okay, they don't look alike. Alike means very similar, almost same. Okay, but here we say don't look alike. Usually we talk it about the yang para sulpa sama ke tidak. Number 14, can you hear that? It sounds, okay, like macam 很像. It sounds like a wolf, but they don't live in this part of the country. Number 15, I like hanging out with Kelly because we have hampir sama, 差不多一样, similar interests. Number 16, I forgot to feed the fish at the weekend. Luckily, they are still, okay, alive. This is very easy. Number 17, I've got all Coldplay CDs, but I've never seen them perform 现场 secara langsung, live. And the last one, obviously, the answer is, let's look at it. The youth club is a lively, 很活跃, sangat Maria, okay, 很热闹, plays on Saturday evenings. Okay, you can pause the video if you need to check your answer again. Next, let's look at the next part of page 60, which is this part. Today we're going to focus on the listening part, this one. Okay, we're going to talk about peer pressure. Okay, I believe most of you have already known the meaning of peer pressure. So let's look at the documents. Okay, let's look at the documents because I am not using what should I say? I'm not using Zoom, so I might not be able to circle certain words. So you need to listen where I stop at. Yeah. So here, if you look at your textbook first on page 60, let's look at the definition of peer pressure. It says on your textbook that peer pressure means feeling that you have to do something so that you can be accepted. Okay, suatu perasaan, 一个感觉感受, you have to do something so that you can be accepted. boleh diterima, 可以被接受. Okay, by your peers. Peers means your friend, 同辈的同龄的 yang sama umur atau sebaya, and feel that you fit in. Fit in maksudnya dapat diserasi dengan mereka, 跟他们合得来的意思。So here on my screen, I have some elaborated meanings and elaborated text about what is peer pressure. So let's look at the upper part, which is lesson A, student 60. Let's look at the upper part. Let me see whether I can do anything. Yeah, let's look at this part first, okay? Let's look at this part first, okay? Now let's start. It says peer pressure or pengaruh rakan sebaya 同被给予的压力 refers to influence. Influence means pengaruh, 影响 exerted yang dibawa by who? By a peer. What is the meaning of peer? Peer means rakan sebaya, kawan sebaya 或者是同龄同辈的 okay? Tak semestinya sama umur. Mungkin dia boleh dua umur lebih besar atau dua umur lebih kecil. 他不一定要同年龄，就是同辈啦，总之是你们同辈分的 okay? Okay? So by a peer group in encouraging a person. So what is peer pressure? You encourage the person to change his or her attitude or values, 他的nilai, 他的那个原则 or behavior, okay? kelakuan dia, 他的那个性格 also 啦 in order to conform. What is the meaning of conform? Conform means mengikuti, 跟随 mengikuti apa? 跟随什么? Conform what? To a group norms. What's the meaning of norms here? Norma, 常态 apa yang mereka buat, 他们做的东西 It is common among young people that they spend a lot of their time in fixed groups. What is the meaning of fixed group? Fixed group means 你们固定的去 hang out 的地方，去跟你的固定的朋友的那一个圈 okay? Kumpulan kawan kamu. For example, at this age, if we are going to refer to people at your school, but it also happens in all ages of life, be it in the workplace when people start to work, or as a parent, okay, as parents, or in the later life when they are much older, okay, and may lack kekurangan, 缺少 like what? Like okay, like maturity. What's the meaning of maturity? Maturity means kematangan, 性质成熟的意思 okay? Maturity to handle, menghadapi 对付 pressure, tekanan, nyali from their peers. Okay, see, they give you the definition of what is peers. Peers means people of the same age and social group. Now, young people often feel that they need to be cool. Cool means sangat cool lah, 就是很 cool. Or in means 很跟着潮流，ikut perkembangan semasa, terutamanya dari segi fashion and all, okay? Trend semasa. However, peer pressure can also have positive effects, okay? We always look at peer pressure as something very negative, but actually, peer pressure has also good effects and positive effects, such as what? For example, if one is involved with a group of people, okay, what kind of group of people? Which is like that are ambitious. What's the meaning of ambitious? Ambitious means bercita-cita tinggi, 志愿很高的人 So people who are ambitious and working to success, if you are always with this kind of people, kamu selalu bersama orang-orang begini, okay, kamu 你很常跟这些人在一起的话, what will happen? You will feel pressure, kamu akan rasa tertekan, 你会觉得很像感受到压力, but in order to avoid, okay, 避免, okay, ketinggalan, okay, supaya kamu tidak ketinggalan, okay, untuk kamu tidak ketinggalan, you will continue to work hard. That is another positive effect of peer pressure. So let's look at the bottom part, which is this part. Okay, so if you want to pause the video for a while to read the upper part, feel free to do so that you might understand more, because just now I sort of went through it quite fast. Okay, if you have no problem, shall we continue? Okay, let's look at the bottom part. So listen to the speaker's opinion on peer pressure. Let's look at the questions that we have asked him. Do you think, let's look at question number one. I should be, there's a thing there. Do you think peers influence your choices? Choices means we learn already pilihan, 选择 decision keputusan 你的决定 and the way you dress, macam mana kamu pakai pakaian kamu, and the way you behave 你怎么样你的那个性格，macam mana kamu 带自己的意思，macam mana kamu karakter kamu lah, okay? The way you dress as well. Do you think peer pressure will affect you? Yes or no? Okay. Then what did the speaker say? If I say I didn't, kalau saya cakap tidak, 如果没有讲没有 I would be lying. 我肯定是在讲骗话，mesti saya tipu. Because you want it or not, we are all actually influenced by peer pressure. For example, when you go to a social event or birthday party, you wouldn't be wearing a short pants, tracksuit, let's say tracksuit and a t-shirt, right? Because it's going to be a place where all of your friends dress properly, correct or not? So when you know that your friends will be dressing nicely, you wouldn't be wearing a t-shirt and a tracksuit. You will dress up to impress your friend, to fit in, so that you'll be accepted, so that people will not judge you, correct or not? So that is actually a form of peer pressure in the simplest form. Okay, let's look at it. He said, what my friend thinks about me is very important, and so is fitting in. What's the meaning of fitting in? Okay, so 跟他们合得来, berserasi dengan mereka is very important, and being accepted. 被接纳的意思 maksudnya diterima oleh mereka. So apa yang mereka fikir tentang saya supaya saya lepas tu keperluan untuk serasi dan diterima oleh mereka adalah sangat penting. 就是说他们想关于我，就是他们所想的关于我，就是他们的概念关于我的话很重要 and 需要合得来跟被他们接纳的是那么重要的东西。For this reason, I am influenced by him. We have already learned the word influence means 被影响 because got dipengaruhi kerana ada di. So, nevertheless, okay, bagaimanapun, because we have similar interests. Similar means hampir sama. Interest ialah kesukaan. Similar 是差不多一样的，跟 interest 就是你的喜爱或者是喜好。Beliefs, okay, beliefs is kepercayaan, sinyang, and needs, keperluan, syukur. We think alike. Alike means very, very same. Sangat-sangat sama, 差不多一样 already, okay? So we think alike, and a lot of what we do comes natural to me. So according to this speaker, peer pressure is still, he is actually to a certain point is very much influenced by his friends. Okay, let's look at question number 2. How often do you find yourself in situations where you feel pressure? Selalu kah? 你平时有多很长吗？还是很少？ Selalu ke atau tak biasa? Atau kadang-kadang saja? As individuals, we are alike. Kita hampir sama, 差不多一样. So I don't feel pressure. Saya tak tertekan into doing something I really think is wrong or wouldn't like to do. Okay, even though this person admits that he is influenced by peer pressure, but he still don't feel pressure. So many pressure we learn already. Kan so tahu yali rasa tertekan. Okay, mengenai apa 关于什么 Okay, into doing something 做一件I think is wrong or wouldn't like to do. So even though got peer pressure, but when the person knows that it is wrong or he doesn't like to do it, he will not do it despite having peer pressure. For example, you have a good friend who likes to smoke, okay, smoke cigarettes, but you know it's wrong, even though he is your bestest friend, your BFF, but you know it is wrong to smoke, okay, but he offers you a cigarette but say no, you are my friend, but I know that smoking a cigarette is wrong. So that is knowing your boundary. Okay, what is the meaning of boundary? Boundary meaning kamu punya 你的界限 limit kamu di mana, okay, cannot see already. Boundary, you know that, okay, this is wrong already, cannot do like this, okay. So let's start. Next one, continue. Question number 3. Do you find it is difficult to resist melawan 抗拒 peer pressure? He said, I find it difficult to resist peer pressure when I am the only one who disagree. When I am cuma 我自己只有我 disagree tidak setuju 不同意 while with others and have no one on my side. What's the meaning of no one on my side? Tiada orang menyebelahi saya. 没有一个人在我的跟我同一个想法. Like for example, I know recently, like these few days, what is the hot case in K-pop? The K-pop industry. You know the band name. I wouldn't say it's a band. It's a group called AOA. And Mina, okay, to be exact, one of the members, ex-members, she revealed that she was bullied for the past 10 years. Okay, so one of the things that she talked about was how the rest were indifferent. What I mean by indifferent was the rest, when they saw the bullying taking place, okay, they did not actually do anything. So that people, when they did not do anything, because the person who was alleged to be bullying Mina was the group leader. So she has the pressure, she has the power to control the group. So sort of like how would I put it? So the rest, when because of peer pressure, I would say also they comply to what the group leader had done. So whenever Mina was bullied, no one actually took her side. So this is actually a bad example of peer pressure, okay? Because the group leader had power, the rest did not choose to do something about it, but instead just kept quiet about it. So this is actually a very, very, very bad influence of peer pressure, yeah? Okay. That aside, let's continue with our lesson. And the last one, number 4. Do you think peer pressure is always negative? And he said, no, peer pressure is not always negative. Your friends and peers may influence you positively too. This is especially true when you are surrounded by people your age who are mature. People who are mature, matang, 很成熟的, and ambitious to succeed in life. When you see a friend, hey, she's trying her hard to study in history, sejarah. I also must do it because I also want to do as good as her. This is actually a good influence of peer pressure. Okay, so I guess you roughly know the meaning of peer pressure. So now, let's look at the B part. Okay, let's look at the B part. This one, B part. You will hear a quiz, which is a part of a radio program. Listen and do the quiz. Mark the. Sorry. My camera is. Mark the answers in the boxes below. Okay, before you do it, I want to tell you that question 1, question 2, question 3, question 4, question 5, when you select all of these options, I want to tell you that there is no wrong or right. Just follow your instinct. 跟着你觉得哪一个是对的，你自己是怎么样的 okay? Tak ada betul ke salah, ikut saja apa yang kamu selalu buat. There is no right or wrong. This is a test to test whether you are influenced